So I love it when God gives me the opportunity to have like a delayed flight or some situation like that where you never know what's going to happen. Well, that's what happened today. So I'm up at 2:30 in the morning this morning to catch a flight over in Terrace, Canada. I get down to the next location, which is Vancouver, and the flight is delayed for 2 hours. Well, I said, that's going to give me trouble over there at the next location, which was Toronto. And they said, yeah, you're right. Well, here's a new ticket. You won't be able to get home until tomorrow, and it'll be at 11 a.m. I'm like, man, this is going to be a long trip. But I figured, Lord, where's this person that you have laid out for me? Because I know somebody is out there that needs to hear the truth about something, probably about God, but I'm very open to share about whatever the Bible has to say when God brings that situation up, if I'm familiar with that subject. And so what happens is this evening I come into the hotel because the Air Canada delayed, they gave me a voucher for a hotel, right? They gave me a voucher for a meal. And I'm like, thank you, because I hadn't eaten since very early in the morning, and now I'm eating at 9 p.m., right? Because I just got here. And so right before I'm eating, though, I had to get the room. And so I'm there standing behind this man who looks like he's from Africa. And he's got a very notable color on. And so when I heard the lady say, well, yeah, you've got a voucher. All I need is a credit card and something to be able to, be charged for $50 and then, whatever. So he says, oh, okay, here's my card, and it doesn't work. And she goes, do you have another card? He goes, no, not another credit card. He says, what about a voucher? A bank card. I've got a bank card. So he puts it in, and she says, well, it'll be a charge of $300. And he was like, ooh, well, I don't have that much in there right now. And I lifted up my hand and I said, you know what, I'll take care of it, because I've got my credit card. And she goes, really? I said, yeah, he turned around, he says, thank you so much. And I said, hey, just don't mess anything up in the room. It'll be fine. And so he was really thankful. Well, I said, God bless you. That's what I try to do, is just help people out. So I signed my name there. He took off. He said, thank you again. And I'm standing there in line now, ready for me to check in. And I'm ready to put that same credit card in to, pay the $50 that they hold in case there's any kind of problems with the room. And so I'm thinking, like, Lord, is that the guy? If that's the guy, because she just told him, here's a voucher for a meal. And then they gave me also a voucher for a meal. So I'm like, Lord, I'm going to eat right now. And I hope that you'll work it out so that guy will come into that restaurant and I'll be able to eat with him. Well, you know where this is going, right? So I order a really good falafel sandwich on gluten-free bread because, I can't eat gluten. It was vegan, which I'm allergic to dairy as well. And so I'm eating, looking around for this guy. I keep eating, looking around for this guy. I keep eating, I finish, and I start paying the bill. And I'm like thinking, oh, Lord, I gave the lady a tip and everything. And she hands me the receipt. As soon as she handed me the receipt, I'm ready to pick up my stuff and go. Here he comes walking around the corner. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. I said, hey, good to see you. Come on over here, sit right there. And so he comes over, he sits right in front of me. And I didn't waste time. I said, brother, I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I'm tired, you're tired, you want to eat, you got your stuff, you're ready to go back to your room. I said, but if you'd allow me, I want to take a moment. He says, sure. I said, I was delayed today, and I know it was because of a purpose. I understand that God always has a plan for this kind of stuff. So I was praying about who to meet, and you're the guy because I was able to help you earlier. And he's like, okay. I said, are you a Christian? He goes, yes. I said, well, have you heard of the Trinity? He goes, of course. I said, well, did you know that the Trinity cannot be found in the Bible? I said, have you ever searched for the word Trinity in the Bible? He goes, well, no. So I searched for Trinity, showed him that it didn't. I asked him first, is this spelled right? Yep. I said, it's not found. What about God the Son? Nope. What about God the Father? Yep. What about God the Spirit? Nope. And so I went through co-eternal and co-equal, and I said, what's interesting is people have taken me, invited me around the world to so many different locations, and they're interested in this subject right here. The fact that there is a God in the Bible. He has a Son and he has a Spirit, but it's not the same thing as a Trinity. I asked him, I said, so do you think that there's like 3 in 1 like this, or there's 3 gods when you say God the Father, God the Son, and God the Spirit? He says 3 in 1. I said, you're actually more orthodox than normal. Most people think there's 3 gods, more tritheistic, Anyways, I said, hey, I'm almost done here, said a few more things, and I said, here's revelationwithdaniel.com/questions. If you have any interest in going through these videos, I would love to interview with you and just to see what you think, you know. And so he says, yeah, absolutely, that'd be fun. I'll do that. I'll check this out. Thank you so much. Gave him a fist bump, gave him a handshake, and I left, and he's eating right now, and I'm just praising God that he did all this in just delaying me for a whole day to be able to meet that man. His name is David. Please pray for David, and God bless you all.